Aloha, I'm Samana with Spaluna, Soul to Skin Renovations. I'm showing you this wonderful model here. We're going to do a Salternative, my new machine, on her. So this is using Microdermabrasion with a brand new technology. It has 3 parts to it. The first one we're going to use, it has salt crystals. So it's a very fine, it's a slight suction that you can control for people with a higher Fitzpatrick, because suction with microdermabrasion and higher Fitzpatricks could cause inflammation and therefore hyperpigmentation. So this, we could control that to be less as the crystals glide on. Now the difference of this from the old-fashioned crystals, which were corundum, this is sea salt, which is wonderful for heavily congested skin because it's a natural antibacterial. It's also wonderful for minerals for the skin, for hydration, for skin damage, for mature skin. It's just wonderful, and we don't wipe this off. We're going to leave this on because it's actually conditioning the skin. I'm trying to do this fairly quick, so the video is quick. Now these treatments, we recommend doing them between once a week and once every 10 days. So every 7 to 10 days. I personally sell them for $1.95 for a treatment. You'll see that it doesn't take long at all. I had already cleansed, toned, and made sure her skin was dry and blotted before we started so that we could get right on with the video. So I do represent these machines. I've worked with this manufacturer over 25 years. He has great integrity. This is his own technology. You'll see in the second part, this system we're going to do, it has a positive forced percussion that helps to infuse the skin with pure oxygen, and we're going to use wonderful serums. I am teaching a class soon. I will do this every few months, and I charge $1.95 for the class because many people, I find, in Texas do not use crystal microdermabrasion. They use crystal free. So I used to do a workshop in Maui, where I'm from, a 2-day workshop, where I did a lot of lecture explaining the contraindications of how you would do such treatments. And I believe that Austin needs to know this. So we're going to do that workshop, and you'll all hear my lecture, you'll see a demo, and then you will give and receive a treatment. So that's the first part. The second part is we have this wonderful box, and it has these various crystal diamond tips. So these have different coarseness from 1 to 5, and I'm going to use a 2 on her because her skin is fairly perfect. And we just twist that into this piece, and we're going to use this. So this whole thing is the oxygen, so it will feel cool to the client, and we're just going to be a light polishing. So for any fine lines or pigmentation, again, the plus of this, if you have a very high Fitzpatrick, I may just go right into this polishing mode and get that skin nice and smooth. Any areas that still feel a little texture, which is usually through the T-zone. The clients I've been doing, what I find is the skin has like a pearlescence, like gold sprayed on it. It's just so lovely. And it does, like I said, they notice the effects last anywhere from 7 to 10 days. So this is our fine polisher. That skin has to be taut all the time. I do this quick again. This is kind of real time, but I am making it a little faster because of our video. And feel for anything that needs a little more attention. She's flawless. Okay, I'm taking that little spindly thing out of coarseness, our crystal free micro attachment, and now we are going to put a little hyaluronic acid on her, this Heaven Serum. We apply this, and the skin will drink it up and leave the salt on because it loves it. Remember, it's a mineral that helps with hydration. So she does have a flushness, which we always want to see a type of flushness. I'm also going to use a little firming serum on her. Not that she needs it, but why not give her everything? The flushness shows that there's blood flow and circulation, that all the vascular area are working to heal and rejuvenate the skin underneath. She tends to get flush, I remember this. And I'm going to do a tiny drop of anti-aging serum. Now, this machine actually comes with these 4 different serums. So depending on the skin type, I have a lightening, brightening one. I have the firming and the anti-aging and the hyaluronic acid. That's good for everyone. So this I'm going to turn up a little more. So now this, again, it feels cool. And this is like our hydrofacial. But instead of with water, we're using it with a positive blast of the oxygen, ozone going into the skin, so it forces it into the lower layers. I'm correcting myself, I didn't mean ozone, I'm sorry about that, it's just oxygen. It's quite soothing. Is it soothing?
Yes, it is.
Do you like the coolness?
I do, it's very refreshing.
So I did myself a couple weeks ago after a microneedling. It was heaven. It was just heaven. Well, I did the first 2 steps before, and then I did the last a day after, so I paced it. So I waited till the initial inflammation of the microneedling was subsided, and then I did the serums, and my skin sucked it right up. And yes, I've been in this industry forever, but I am a sun worshiper. So it was quite beneficial. Ooh, she's glowing. This is heaven. It really does look like you put sparkly dust all over her. It's quite beautiful. Okay, now in a real treatment, I'd probably go slightly slower, but this is it. Come take my workshops, or if you're interested in the machine, contact me. spaluna.com, spaluna.com. Thank you.